Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another live trading webinar. We are approaching the end of June. Tomorrow it's going to be the last trading day of the month of June, so time goes really fast, yay. So myself and Admirals, of course, would like to welcome everyone in all of our webinars, and especially those of you guys who make the effort and type with Greek letters and you translate on Google. I'm seriously joking. Larry, good morning. Kalimera Theo. Kalimera means good morning in Greek. Thank you so much for making the effort. How are you guys doing today? Is everyone doing all right? I see some posts from the YouTube live, just to make sure that everyone can see my screen and can hear me. Mladen said, good morning, Theo, and everyone. Good morning, Mladen. Kumara said, good morning, sir. Good morning, Taminka. Tumelo, good morning, sir. Let's work once more. Let's do it. Radolf said, good morning. Good morning, my friend. Vladimir said, good morning to everyone. Good morning, Vladimir. Darshan. Again, Darshan, just morning. Is it a good or very good? Good morning, my friend. Darshan Williams. Good morning, Theo. Good morning, Williams. Dimitri Kala said, good morning. Dimitri, good morning. Darshan said, stellar. Stellar Lumiere, are you buying the cryptos? X-Man said, hi, everyone. Hello, X-Man. Maria said, good morning. Good morning, Maria. Johnny is sending us the good mornings. Good morning, Johnny. Swing Trading said, oh, good morning. Happy to have you here, guys. So let's get started. As usual, the risk warning states that this content is for general information only and is not intended to provide trading or investment advice or any kind of personal recommendations. So be mindful about that. By now, I'm sure that everyone who listened to these webinars is listening at the weekly fundamental analysis from the podcast section of Admirals website. And I would like to make it very, very clear to everyone. Let me share the screen. Guys, today at 6 p.m. Broker time or 4 p.m. GMT, it's going to be the 5th episode of the Market Talk series. I will have the honor to interview for an hour John Bollinger. As I said also yesterday, the last call we had a few days ago, and what he's preparing for you guys, it's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be once-on-off session, so please make yourself available for this 1 hour. I already seen some of the charts he will analyze for you guys, and trust me, that's a no-brainer. You cannot miss it. As I always say to traders, you cannot afford to miss such as incredibly valuable webinars. Okay. Let me put the link on the YouTube channel as well. So let's start with the charts. And of course, first one, it's the pound US dollar. Yesterday, I put a buy stop order at this point here. because I wanted to capture after I saw a lower low from the previous candle low. I place a pending order above the previous candle open to get feel if it's going to be a bullish engulfing, and it didn't. Therefore, I'm canceling the order, the pending order. In this one here, technically, we are still in an uptrend. As you can see, there are a few trend lines can be drawn. Market is making higher highs, is making higher lows. This is an area of interest by buyers. We can wait for a lower time frame or kind of double bottom or bullish engulfing to get fuel to the upside. Any reversal price action or formation, it's really good to consider. Next one, the euro against the US dollar. This trend line we drew a few days ago, broken to the downside with this violation of the previous swing low. So a new low in the market. To confirm a downtrend, we said we need a lower high and a lower low. So far, we don't have this lower high. But at some point, we said when the price touches, retested the broken up trend line, it can act as a resistance. And that's what it did at this area. We do expect some more weakness on the euro as well, but let's see what's going to happen. If we are trading intraday today, and if we ideally would like to follow the price action of the daily chart, we maybe want to see a lower low and a retracement and to take some short positions. If we think that we don't want to get involved, and in that area we believe there is more buying pressure than selling pressure, then we can act accordingly as well for buys. Now, what's the issue with this market is that is in a transition period. And a market in a transition period, it gives traders headaches when they try to trade. Now, okay, Theo, that's all good, but how can we identify a market that is in a transition period? And that's a great question. You have to stick to the basic and not to make it complicated. If you see a higher high and a lower low, not a higher low, and then something in the middle, there is no pattern we recognize as retail traders, right? Based on what we know so far. So why to get involved with that one? We just move on to another pair that has better clarity. Yesterday, we were looking at this 12-hour time frame on the Australian, that's the Australian dollar, US dollar. We clearly saw a trend continuation. If you trade, if you're awake in Australian session, Tokyo session, Australia, I mean Sydney session, you could definitely get involved with this one to the short side. Absolutely. Double rejection, candlestick patterns, downtrend with lower lows and lower highs, trend line as well, moving averages, everything for a downtrend. No support in the way. So clear 2 to 1 or more target from this point. Now, still bearish. At some point, of course, we expected the market to touch the support and see what's going to happen. Also, now we get finally clarity on the Kiwi against the US dollar. I'm going to start looking for shorts. Now, kind of market structure changed based on this recent move. And what do I mean by that? I simply mean that this low now, this low, guys, is the most recent low, is the most recent broken swing. And as I told you, if you look at two candles on the left and one candle on the right, and you don't see penetration of this low, and you have only one interaction on the breakout of this previous low, that make it a very, very powerful resistance area. So we do expect, if the market is going to retrace at some point here, to find strong resistance and looking to trade it to the short side. Next one, USD JPY. The uptrend is intact. At some point, we definitely expected the retracements, but for now, we just see uptrend. Okay, so if I see uptrend, I'm just looking to buy, right? I'm not looking to sell because I really don't know if the seller, when it's going to be the topping of this market. Like here, everyone tried to sell, everyone tried to sell, everyone tried to sell. They get some pips, and then the market just flushes them. If you are happy to go through all these counter trend trades to find the one that is going to work, that's absolutely fine, as long as you are comfortable with this style. Now, that's the USD Canadian dollar. If we check on the weekly chart, let's redraw the lines again because we have a different market structure now. So first, we see this inside resistance. That's the one thing we need to mark on our chart. Then we see the previous candle low. And when we look at the left, there is no such a thing as a strong support to match with this point, but the recent market structure indicates that price stopped and reversed at that point. We have to take it in consideration. Okay, if we want to go to the lower time frame and readjust the lines, we are absolutely fine to do that. As you can see from this area here, there is an area of support. So at this area, we are looking to find some resistance, because the support now has been broken to the downside. Euro JPY still in an uptrend. I'm not looking to sell. Also, it's not a currency pair that I really trade, guys, so I'm not either looking to buy it, but that's personal. Okay, if you are trading trends and this currency pair, absolutely, it's looks like that it's in an uptrend. Yeah. Same with the pound JPY. Although the yesterday's price action was this inside candle, here it's the inside, we are still bullish on this one. From a technical analysis perspective, market makes higher highs, it's screaming for buys. Australian dollar JPY, I'm not keen to get involved with this one here. We have a nice Australian dollar JPY, actually shows a nice flag pattern, because we have the pole and we have this pattern. Now, we couldn't identify this pattern a few days ago because we didn't have the touching points. What I mean by the touching points, you want That's not really. Here it is. Okay, we have only one. We have only one touch here, and I don't like to try and feed the trend lines on the charts. I just like the charts to show me what's happening instead of me trying to feed trend lines and cut through price action. So in this scenario, you can see here is the pole of the flag, and here is the flag. A break to the upside is favorable for this market. Imalka asked, can you analyze gold chart? Of course. Thank you so much for asking. PK asked, good morning, pound JPY. Okay, we did that. New Zealand JPY, it's not something, it's has any kind of clarity, because it's just making higher highs, and the sellers, they are a bit aggressive in this market. So also we can see some negative divergences on the RSI indicator. Price makes higher high, and consistently indicator makes lower highs. Therefore, maybe we can see some weakness. If I would like to trade this market and be aggressive, I will have placed an alert here if I'm not in front of the charts. That's a 12-hour chart, or on the daily chart. No, we cannot do that. But on the 12-hour chart, if the price makes higher high and I want to sell it aggressively, once I see that today's candle or the current candle takes the previous candle's high, I will place a sell stop pending order. Because if the market moves higher and it's going to start moving lower, most likely it's going to explode to the downside with a bearish engulfing. That's the strategy I've been told to trade, or pretty much out of all the strategies I've been taught when I start trading, that's the one I stick to, that because it makes sense to me. That's the only reason. I wasn't trading, and I'm not pretty much trading hammers and shooting stars, but bullish and bearish engulfing with pending orders. That's the strategy I feel more comfortable to trade. And yeah, it's been many years that I do this strategy. So let's check the commodities. And then we're going to have a look at the DAX. Gold, daily chart. Guys, we talked about the gold, that we were expecting some more continuation to the downside. I have the next support level down here. This market has clarity so far, consolidation. We couldn't get involved in this one, very low probability setups, everything. And the trader who is looking now at this doji candle at resistance and thinking, I should have sold this candle here. But guys, at this time, we didn't know that the market is going to keep falling because it was just moving sideways. Okay, so something I would like you to learn on today's session is that when you go back in time and you see how the price developed, you don't start blaming yourself. I should have done this and I didn't, and I should have done that and I didn't. Why? Because at that point you were monitoring the chart. You didn't have clarity. If you had clarity and you could identify the market structure, which in this particular moment, the market structure was sideways, not even ranging, just sideways, crazy. So don't blame yourself. And I will show you something else that you don't pay attention to that right now, but when it developed, many traders, they were all over the place to trade this pattern. See this one here. It was a very strong bullish engulfing, rejected this support here, this area, or this support here, everything got rejected. That was a very, very strong buy signal, guys. But where did occur? It occurred after a sideway move. It didn't occur after a downtrend, clear downtrend to see that reversal. It didn't occur on a range market like the one we used to trade on the Euro-Canadian dollar daily charts. It just appeared within a sideways move that all price action is totally random. And after that, you see this doji candle at a possible resistance, and most likely traders, they did nothing because they thought, okay, it's just a pause and the market will continue. But the market revealed that it wants to press lower. And that's what it did. It continued lower. So now we have clarity, we have lower lows, we have lower highs. We're going to find a way to get involved to the short side. Ruben said, good morning, Ruben. F. Mugua asked, so is USD Canadian dollar favorable for long or short? Guys, USD Canadian dollar currently, it's in a retracement. Now, if you are trading 1 minute and 5 minute chart, you're going to pretty much want to take advantage of the current market condition. But if you are doing swing trading, the retracement, it's not ideally to buy and hold. Guys, please use the webinar chat area to ask your questions instead of the Q&A. Thank you so much. Imalga asks, do you consider only technical analysis? How about fundamentals? Now, there is a huge rumor about fundamentals and technicals. Guys, when you are trading 5 minute, 15 minute chart, 30 minute chart, and you are in and out of the market within a day, what if the economic conditions in the European Union after the inflation data, for example, it's going to make any sort of difference to you? If you are, and pay attention to this, if you are in the moment of trading and you are currently in a trade, the fundamentals, they're going to either drive you to your take profit or to your stop loss faster. If you are doing now swing trading and you keep positions for a few weeks, for example, yes, you pay attention to the fundamentals because a change of the interest rates, for example, in America, if you are trading the US dollar, can definitely affect the move of the dollar. So there are two different scenarios when it comes down to fundamentals. Either you are intraday, for me as an intraday trader, one mistake I did, one error I did yesterday when I was trading the DAX live, I didn't saw that it was major news events right at that time. And that got me skeptical because I was thinking how possible it is London open and the market not to move in a directional move for at least a couple of minutes. And that, after we end the webinar, I went back to the calendar and I saw it was major news events, and that was a mistake. That was a trading error from my side. And the same tomorrow, we're going to have inflation, I think so, or unemployment rate in the European Union at 10 o'clock. Is it at 10? I think it's at 10 o'clock. So if that's going to be at 10 o'clock broker time, most likely I'm not going to open the DAX tomorrow. I will see. Okay. First, I'm going to check the calendar, not like yesterday. Good morning, Francis from Gambia. Good morning, Francis. Zarabayat. Good morning, Theo. Good morning, my friend. Will Euro USD will pull back up again? I don't know, but from yesterday's scenario, it looks like we have some more shorts to come. Let's have a look at the WTI. Nothing here. Very, very skeptical the market at this point. I believe there is more accumulation to come here, to be honest. So we'll see what's going to happen. But for intraday trading, I don't see anything that it's helped any trader to get involved. We spoke about the gold. Let's check the Bitcoin. It's trying to find some support here, although very strong buying pressure, maybe more bullishness to come. DAX daily chart. So the buyers, they stop. Nice inside candle on the daily chart. This inside shows that sellers might be in control. That's a good area of support here. That's a high. 5-minute chart. I would love to see more sales here rather than buys. And 1 minute in this one. How far away are 10 pips? So I'm going with a sell stop order on the DAX below this low point here. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Although I will be waiting for another minute to place pending order because maybe market will just whip the position and push higher. I don't want that to happen again. We are all humans. We all make trading errors. And the most important thing is after we make the trading error to learn from that and not repeat the same again. Okay. So let's wait 1 more minute for that. Florin asks, so gold is not for sale now. We wait for retrace. Florin, depends on the time frame you're trading. If you are trading on 5-minute chart, I'm going back to the gold chart. If you are on a 5-minute chart, you're going to try to see where the market, for example, this is a sideways move. Sideways move end up, or consolidation ends up with a breakout. Now, if we believe that gold is more for sale, we can place a sell stop order to take the breakout. If you don't like breakouts and you like only trends, then you wait for a break to the downside and then some buyers to appear before you start selling. Let's go back to the DAX. I'm placing a sell stop order here. Sell stop below there. And the buy stop somewhere above here. Buy stop right at this high. Sell stop below this low. And let's see what the market will decide to do. Ruben asked, you don't want to be in the market when a high volatility news event is coming out. If that's a statement or a question, I agree with you. I don't want to be in the market trading, scalping the market when high news events will come out. I don't mind to be in the market when there is huge volatility and I'm trading the hourly charts or the 4-hour charts, daily chart. I don't mind, but when I scalp for the 1 minute and 5 minute, of course, I prefer not to be. M321 asks, morning, is this scalping strategy applicable also on New York Open? Absolutely. Guys, now I'm testing exactly the same strategy, and I find that it works perfectly, even better than the DAX 40 on the New York, not on the New York Open, okay, not right at the New York Open. And yeah, when hopefully I will start doing some live sessions at the New York trading session. Yeah, we're going to go through that. Darshan, yes, I'm trying it on the Dow Jones 30. But during the New York trading session, not right at the New York Open, because I didn't find any measurable success there. So it's been about a week now. I tried it on that specific time. I believe it's more appropriate. So I will come back to you with results, guys, in regards to that. So I got filled on the buy. Therefore, I delete the sell position. I'll see what the market is going to do, if we're going to keep pushing higher from that point. Guys, for those who join us lately, I sent again the link for the tonight's webinar. Please make sure you register. We're going to have Mr. John Bollinger for an exclusive interview. So please make yourself available. Click on the link. It's going to direct you. It's a safe link. It will direct you to our Admirals website. On the section, you can register. So let's check here. That's the 1 minute chart. If the price is going to come below this low, I will close the position, of course. Let's see how the next two candles will develop. And that's going to give us a good understanding of what's going on also on the 5 minute chart, right? Silver. Let's check out the silver. So we didn't really come to retest the inside resistance, and the market starts selling off. WTI, any move now? Nothing. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, it broke below this support. Aussie Kiwi, both super weak. New Zealand CAD, we do expect to see some selling pressure in this market. Gold, it tried to make a move though. Okay, it closed on the 10 pips. Let's see if gold is going to push lower. DAX 40. Let's see how this is going to develop. If buyers, they're going to defend this this point here. If not, then Ruben, DAX hit my stop loss today. That's okay. Echo Mama said inflation in Spain is higher. DAX down. All righty. So, guys, any other question? Please write it down because in a few minutes I have to close the webinar. Thank you, Ruben. Have a good day too. Dimitri, thank you. Have a good day, my friend. Looks like DAX is trying to push a bit higher. It was a bullish engulfing on the 5-minute chart. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. All right, guys, I think that's all from me today. If you have any questions, please remember, send me an email. I saw many of you sent me an email yesterday. I see the emails. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Just give me some time and I will reply back to the emails. Okay. So I'll leave you with that. And I look forward, really, I look forward to see you tonight, guys, at the Market Talks with John Bollinger. Okay. Trust me, it's going to help your trading a lot. All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you in about 8 hours from now. Thank you.